Meanie here with a herp and a derp. One of my parts I kind of forgot to hard save, or like process it for YouTube, and I don't have the original files anymore. Luckily, I had a save back in chapter 10 that wasn't too far from the point I had forgotten, and I know the point where I need to get to in order to, continuity stuff. Look, we have this bitch. Let's talk to her.
Good morning, ma'am. How are you today?
Aside from the fact that the fate of 2 worlds rests on my shoulders?
Yes?
Just peachy, thanks.
That's good. How may I help you today, ma'am?
How does it feel working for the dark side?
Pardon me, ma'am?
I mean, it's slavery, isn't it?
It is.
Certainly not. That's a popular misconception. In fact, our colonists are given the best of care, a job suited to their talents, and a full salary.
You tell yourself that if that makes it easier to sleep at night. That's all, thanks.
Thank you, ma'am. Please come back and see us again.
Okay. Now, we're little... got a chunk of about 20-ish minutes we'll have to get through. That I could not conveniently misplaced, just... Oh, my brain. I hate it so much. But because I love you guys, I'm recording it now. We're getting it taken care of. And yes, I am going to make sure I drop a save about now. As you can see, this was the save I last used. This is one that I saved later on. This is the point at which I had completely forgotten where I was, but I'm not going to lose track of it this time. Come on. We're going. We are going to rock this world inside out. And get it done. I have a request to do the sequel, actually, to this, so I might have to dig out my, game and, play it. Can't remember. Have I talked to the cop?
Officer?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you direct me to the MTI building?
Certainly. See that huge, massive, towering building over there?
That's it.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thanks.
That's how I
You're
feel
welcome,
in
ma'am.
customer service sometimes. Alright, let's go.
Wow, it's a faux Roman palace. How very Las Vegas.
This guy. I still like his conversations.
Hi there, Jerry.
Gerald, do you have an appointment?
I really need to see your boss, Jacob McAllen.
There is no one here by that name, miss. This is a private building. I'm going to have to ask you to leave. Now.
How do I call the elevator?
You do not, miss. I call it.
All right, thanks.
No, you misunderstand. I call it. For people who work in the building, or for those with appointments with the people
It's
who work in the building.
fabulous.
You are, how shall I put this? Street vermin, a hooligan, scum.
You were homesick the day they taught diplomacy, weren't you, Jerry?
Gerald, please leave the building.
What floor is Jacob McAllen on?
We do not have a Jacob McAllen working here, miss.
Do you have any McAllens at all? I'm not picky.
I am not about to divulge any private information to a person such as yourself.
Good for you, Jerry.
Gerald, it would be so nice if you left now, miss.
But I can't kick you out because it's an adventure game.
Can I bribe you?
I'm sorry. What?
pay you to let me slip by you unnoticed into the elevator?
For goodness sake, miss, absolutely not. I am not your common lowlife.
I'm sure even a stand-up guy like you, Jerry, needs some pocket change now and then.
Gerald! And no, I do not. Now I would like you to leave. Immediately.
No.
Thank you very much, Jerry.
Gerald! And if you do not leave, miss, I will be forced to call the police.
Hi again.
Gerald.
Thanks, Jerry.
Alright, well. Time to get in there.
There's one piece of moldy pizza left inside this pizza box, and it seems to have chemically merged with the cardboard, so I'd better, keep it closed.
Got a pizza delivery for Mr. McGowan.
Really? There's been no... Wait a second. Weren't you in here before?
Me? Nah. Been delivering pies to Venice. I ain't been up here before. Nice hood, clean pavements, good air.
I could have sworn... Oh, very well. Give me the pizza and I will see to it that it's delivered to Mr. McGowan as soon as possible.
You receptionist.
No can-do, guy. This has got to be delivered now before it gets cold. You know how Mr. McGowan gets when his mozzarella is cold.
I can't very well leave my post, so... All right. Step into the elevator and I will send you to Mr. McGowan's office. But I want you back down here pronto, do you understand?
Yeah, sure, whatever.
What is that? It looks human. I guess the Vanguard are growing these creatures for a purpose. Maybe soldiers? That's one war I'll do my best to prevent. It's an amazing view. I can see clear across the city.
Forgive me for not talking much. I'm trying to get to all the
There are
important
documents
parts.
scattered all over the deck.
Let's rifle through the desk, shall we? Because why not? Look at that ass.
Papers. There's nothing here that's my name and my address. Obviously there's... God, they've been tracking me, watching me. Uh-oh.
It's douche McDouchinish.
You were the last
You know,
person I'd
I didn't
expect
realize
to
last
find
time,
in
but
here.
he's in these stripes.
I've spent an obscene
these
amount of
stripes.
money and resources tracking you down. Since before we knew your name, before you even came to Newport. And then you simply walk into my lap like a mouse into a great big trap, looking for the cheese, I'd imagine. The Guardian. Well, he's not here, I'm sorry to say. He's being held elsewhere, awaiting your directions. You do have them, yes. The directions to the Guardian's realm.
Wow.
I know where the entrance is, but I'm not telling you anything.
You're not. That's unfortunate. I thought you were such a bright young girl, especially considering your heritage.
You know, we never really do find out her
But apparently
heritage.
I was wrong. At least you have the disc and the 2 jewels I'm missing in your possession. So good of you to bring them here. I thought I might have to go pick them up myself. myself.
Haha, douche
I have
McDouchey.
friends.
Oh, you do. You do. The very best friends, too. Don't make me laugh, girl. Did you really expect your good buddy Cortez to tell you the truth? Or to come to your rescue like a knight in shining
Stripes
armor?
on that really ugly, like,
He's
blue.
been using you.
Is he trying to be imperial
Yes,
or, like, chic decision?
Cortez.
Black shoes.
Bloody
That's
kid.
never bad.
All your friends.
Matches
They've
his
been using
vest.
you for their own
Look, the
selfish
blue,
reasons.
the gold blue matches the
They're no
vest.
different from me, Shifter. No different at all.
The difference is that they care about people.
Care? Care about what? I care about people. I have no intention of destroying mankind or enslaving it. I just want to open the borders to allow mankind to fulfill its true
Want like a draw pad to draw a
The
mustache?
Sentinel. They
And,
are
like,
the ones who
balls
wish to keep the
and
truth
a
secret,
penis on his
to
face?
keep the past locked in their sacred scriptures and behind their well-guarded doors. Now, you have been kept from the truth just as much as everyone, Shifter. You are just a piece in a grand game of chess.
Well, even a pawn can become a
You're
queen.
A big piece. You're a pawn. Now, give me the disc and the jewels, the dragon eyes, and then we can wrap this game up. I'm quite certain you know more than you let on about the Guardian's realm as well. I'll have that information too, very soon.
I'm not giving you anything.
I have an army of devoted soldiers in this building, Shifter. I run this city. What are you going to do? Round up a mob of your friends? Forget about shifting as well. There are magical barriers against that in this building.
All right, I give up. Here's the disc and the jewels.
Turd burglar. Hey, wait.
You see, I wasn't lying to you, unlike some of your accomplices. You don't have a choice. You must give me what you have.
Fine. Who the hell cares anyway? I'm exhausted and I give up. Cortez has abandoned me. I've hurt my two best friends in the world and maybe you're right. Maybe you're no different from the Sentinel. Maybe they're as bad as you and maybe you deserve each other. It doesn't matter, you've won. What are you gonna do now?
Let me guess. This
Yes,
is
yes,
where
it
the
is.
villain coaxes a confession from the villain before the final act of the play commences.
Yes. Please
Very
do.
well. I'm all for a satisfying denouement. But
A
now
what?
I have the
Oh.
Guardian, I have the disc, and the jewels, the key to the tower. And soon, if you play along like a nice little girl, I'll know where the gateway is.
So you don't need me anymore?
Apparently not. I thought I might, so I decided not to kill you. But now that I have the Guardian himself, your role in this game is up. After you tell me what I need to know, of course.
Then what will happen to me?
Nothing. I'll let you go. You can do me no harm, and I'm not a cruel man. Not unusually so, at any rate.
You're just a dick.
What happened to Cortez?
Cortez. I had Gordon take care of him. He was just interfering too much for his own sake. There are rules, and he broke them. He brought you into He broke the rules.
He broke the rules, and now pull your pubic hair.
What will you do once you open the gateway to the Guardian's realm?
Gordon
Motherfucker.
Holloway will take the Guardian's place in the tower, and he will rule according to my plan. The worlds will be reunited, and the Earth will be one realm, as it was, and as it should be.
Says who?
So, this is all part of your master plan to rule the Earth?
Of course.
When you put it like that, I guess, yes. But I'll be a fair and just ruler, my dear.
What's the point? You're like, what, 60? In another 60 years, you'll be dead, and then what? Leave the kingdom to your firstborn?
I'll be around a lot longer than 60 years. A
Sure.
lot longer. You
Whatever.
really don't know me, do you? You really don't know anything about me.
Apparently not. How did you get the other 2 jewels?
I've had one of them for ages. The other came into my possession only a week ago. As luck would have it, now I have the last 2 and the disc.
Why didn't you go look for the jewels and the pieces of the disc yourself?
I would have, but my power over Arcadia has been disturbingly limited until now. The Tyrant have proved a valuable addition to my disciples, and with their help, I've dispensed with most of my opposition in Arcadia. But still, locating the stones would have required the cooperation of the Sentinel. Now, I may be a charismatic man, but I doubt they would have told me anything. And those wretched magical races,
Hey,
do you
hey,
think
hey.
they would have cooperated? No. They were waiting for their savior, their prophecy come true. And you seem to fit the bill. Why not take advantage of that? As for the jewels, the white and the blue of the dragon were not likely to submit to me, and that was a battle even I'd be well advised to avoid. But time is ticking, Shifter, and the wheel of the balance is turning. Please, enter the elevator to your right. I want to show you something.
I have really terrible fashion sense. Just look at that. His hair matches his outfit.
What do you think?
What is it?
This is the end result of the centuries of work and research the Vanguard have done. A breeding ground for shifters such as yourself. Warrior shifters. So tell me, what do you think?
I'm gonna go with what I said last time. You're kind of a dick. Looking around. Press a command.
You are one sick man.
Because I create my own destiny instead of sitting around waiting for it? Because I look to the future? What's so sick about that?
Because you think you have the right to do this. But you don't consider the harm you do to the balance and to the people both here and in Arcadia.
They really have gotten to you, haven't they? Too bad. You might have made a fine addition to our organization. Now, give me the disc and the jewels. And don't try anything this time. I might have to hurt you myself.
If it weren't for you and those kids and your stupid dog. Wish I could like tap twice and have him speed up his walking. That blue spark of stuff. just stick everything in there. Why not? And then, you know, keep it in his pocket where it's safe, I suppose.
I will ask this one last time.
I love this line.
I am a patient man. Where is the gateway to the Guardian's realm?
One of my favorite lines.
And I'll say this one final time because I'm a patient woman. Go screw yourself.
That's all I needed to know. I'll leave you alone here for a while. When I come back, I'm sure you'll be a lot more cooperative.
Just leave me alone with all the jewels, the disc. What could possibly go wrong? Could you walk any slower? Well,
Elevator locked. Hoverpad exit closed. Hoverpad exit?
what the hell is that thing?
It's a monster!
Yeah, we're running. Getting the hell out of there. Where's the monster? It's like
It's still coming after me.
naked with nipples or something.
Oh, this wasn't such a good idea.
That's kind of ugly.
Hey,
Your nipples
you want to
and
try
your
discussing
tummy.
things over a hot cup of mocha
intestines
instead of all this
hanging over
killing
there?
April business? It's not. Well, help!
Kind of a monster to see in a horror game, almost. It's like, what? Why didn't anybody tell me I had something on my
Cortez!
face? Oh my god, Cortez.
You've been keeping some rough company, señorita. Better be more careful in the future, no?
Where have you been?
My god, man.
Were you worried?
Yes, no, I mean, I was scared you were, you know, dead.
God damn it, Cortez.
So you care about me. Ave Maria Purísima. What am I going to do now without you telling me to get lost?
I don't know.
Joke about this, Cortez. I've been in a lot of situations these past few days where I could have needed your help, but you weren't there.
Perdóname. Forgive me, señorita. I've been indisposed. When I finally managed to escape my prison last night, I began looking for you. You left an interesting trail, I must say.
What do you mean?
For one, the border house, most of Venice for that matter, was under guard. There seemed to be some question as to how you managed to escape the Vanguard agents.
Magic.
So I thought. You've been picking up a few pointers in Arcadia.
I'm turning into quite the Girl Scout. It's amazing how resourceful you can be when you're in a bind.
I see. I've noticed.
How did the Vanguard capture you?
With a small army, and with the help of a very dangerous man, Gordon Holloway.
I met him. Not the most personable guy in the world, and he could really do with some sun.
Gordon is a creature of pure logic. He was split in two halves when he was a child, one bound to Stark, the other to Arcadia. The victim of terrible Vanguard experiments, I'm afraid.
The Chaos Vortex, right?
That's him. He's magical and chaotic, half untethered. What some people would call his soul. Gordon would have been Guardian had the Vanguard not destroyed him.
I heard the story. Can he still be Guardian?
The Vanguard believes so, but if he did become Guardian, he would twist and corrupt the balance to his own benefit. What the consequences would be, I fear to even think.
Have you told me everything I should know, Cortez?
About?
About this? About everything that's happened to me in the past, say, week?
I've told you all I can tell you.
Yeah, sure. You know, I overheard a conversation between you and your friend, Father Raoul, and then McAllen.
Jacob McAllen?
I think there might be a
He was.
mouse
He
here.
released that mutant freak on me, so that I'd tell him where the gateway to the Guardian's realm is.
Ay, Dios mío. We must get you away from here. He's a very dangerous...
Man.
Why, if it isn't a family reunion.
I could smell your hand in this, brother.
I think they're cursing at each
Was
other.
this the extent of your originality? If you had to meddle in the affairs of mortals, would it not have been prudent to show a little subtlety?
He seized the dragon and bound him for 1,000 years. Free at last, brother? Salutations.
I didn't picture you walking amongst men in a man's body with a man's name. McAllen. The balance must not have dealt you and yours with the best of hands.
The balance will cease to be, brother. The scales will topple and the old walls will fall. The age of dragons is imminent, whether you join us or not.
Join you? You symbolize all that I despise. You hate and fear these mortals so much. You bring on chaos to destroy them, but you will only succeed in destroying yourself. Our time will come eventually, but not by your doing.
It's a family spat.
Worlds of mortals so important to you that you forget who you are?
I never forgot who I am. That crime is yours alone, brother.
With this, there is still time.
Dragon.
You are blood
Fuck the
of my
dragon. Dragon
blood,
Ball Z.
kin to my kin. You are immortal dragon, and our destinies weigh the scales of the universe.
Where do you get all those cliches, kin to my kin? Doesn't it ever bother you that you sound like a badly written play?
Oh well, I will not miss your sarcasm, brother. It always felt a little strained. Thomas!
Oh yeah, and we got two dragons fighting each other.
Cortez! Cortez's watch stopped. Oh God, his heart. That's what Brian said Cortez called it. His heart. His heart has stopped. Cortez is dead. Can't believe that. It doesn't make sense because... He's gone. They all died. God damn. I can't. Everybody I love dies. Everybody I love.
Well, we have shit to take care of. Oh, also, do you want me to do a reading of April's diaries? I haven't done it up to this point, nor do I do it at the end. Just wondering if you want
Unlock
me
the
to read
David
them.
Chamber? I think yes.
We need to get going. Actually, I will be right back. My apologies, it sounds kind of like we have a field mouse, so I just set up the garbage can to catch it. I'll release it tomorrow out in the back. Or take it somewhere, you know. Or who knows. But it's just making the sounds. Probably isn't. Probably just... my imagination's probably getting ahead of me. Anyways, we're finishing this up.
And what, pray tell, took you so long? Excuse me. I'm talking to you. Stop.
Screw you, Jerry.
Oh! Another great line. Okay. We need a location. But, to get that location, we have to go back It's pretty good. We have one more stop we have to make. Almost caught up to where I am. Again, I apologize, but I'm glad I didn't have to replay the whole damn game. Which I would have done, but considering I'm trying to finish this up, getting this close to being done. I almost would have just read you all the conversations. Which does mean that part 10 blended in and essentially finished up with part 9. I'll change the title to reflect that, because this is pretty much just part 11. I believe, at least. And some part 12. Well, we gotta finish this up.
They don't look very solid.
Oh, look, it's not the stairs we're going up.
Hello? Flipper? Oh my god, what happened to you?
They shot me. They took the fucking map.
Who?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to, but they promised me I'd walk again.
Who did?
Holloway, the Vanguard. I had a deal with them. Then, when you come back, I sent word they wanted the map, information on it. They wanted you.
You sold me out to the Vanguard?
I'm so sorry. They threatened me with they said you can walk again or you can fucking die. Your choice. My choice.
I understand. Just take it easy. Don't move too much. I'm gonna call the cops and then...
No! No, don't. I'm dying. They would just put me in jail. Listen to me. April. The map. I deciphered it. They took it with them, everything. But I made a copy. Over there on the screen.
What am I looking at?
I played with the map you gave me. And though there was information missing,
Why don't you just take it easy for a while? Don't say anything.
They took it. See the flashing cross? That's the destination on the map. Some kind of anomaly, I guess. Nothing about it in any data bank, but right next to it,
Really sounds like
there's a
there's something going on in
spaceport,
that.
the Morning Star. Transfer terminal to the colony's luxury hotels, casinos. If you need to get to the position on the map, that's the way to do it. Go to the Morning Star. Holloway was bringing something with him up there to the station. I heard them talking about it. Sounded important.
The Guardian? It's gotta be the Guardian.
These guys are bad, worst. You gotta be careful. Fucking telling you.
I'm the only chance we got.
I know. Get him. Get up there. Morning Star. Go to the Morning Star. Do what you have to do now.
I will.
I'm sorry.
Aww,
You okay, Flipper?
all the feels.
Flipper! Damn. Thanks, Flipper.
Call in that last favor for you. But we know where we need to go. Tyson taking us too
Junk.
too long to get to this final part that I was so stupid on. So if a little of it seems to overlap, I do apologize. And I think I've gotten it pretty close to exact. That's a good thing with adventure games. In the right spots, you can get pretty exact. Especially, it helps that nothing I had was cut off in the middle of a conversation. I don't know if I did that on purpose or accident. I know I took some pauses between stuff just to try and make sure things kept, in sync. We have the old lady.
Sweet old ladies just ain't what they used to be.
And the big guy and the little guy. But
I can't go back to Venice.
oh, that's right. Have to go this way. Sweet old ladies ain't what they used to be. Ain't what they used to be. Alright, let's go. Running.
Those documents are just for show, to create a faux retro atmosphere and put the customer at ease. I mean, if they got paper around, they've got to be good people, right?
Welcome back, ma'am. How may I help you?
I don't know what the hell's going on up there.
I'd like to register as a colonist.
Very good, ma'am. You won't regret this decision, I can assure you of that.
I'm sure I will. In fact, I already do.
Yes, well, we'll do our best to find the perfect colony for your tenure after you fill out a simple multiple choice form and...
Why not just call it slavery? I mean, that's what it is, isn't it?
Oh, no, ma'am, certainly not. Our colonists are given the best of care and a full salary to go with their assigned tenure.
Whatever, I just need to get on a ship that'll take me through to the Morningstar transfer station.
We do have a ship leaving this evening with colonists bound for Bokamba 8, and that does stop at the Morningstar, but I'd suggest you go through our pamphlets.
Sign me up for, what was it, Bokamba 8? That's where I want to go.
All right, ma'am. If you would just hand me your Newport ID card and place your right thumb on that black square, we can get you registered. There.
Blah, blah, blah.
That's it, ma'am. You're registered. Now, if you just take your baggage.
No baggage.
Nothing,
Other than
ma'am?
emotional.
Well, you will receive everything you need when you get to the colonies, so no problem. Just head up to gate number 1 and wait in our lounge. And I have to remind you that if you choose not to board your ship this evening, you will have committed a corporate offense, and you will be subject to imprisonment.
Probably preferable to the
And
colony.
a nice day to you, too.
With the line on her boobs. And now we're into Chapter 12, Dreamland. This is... forgot they did sort of blend into each other, but not very far from the...
Very snazzy outfit. Orange goes so well with my hair. Restaurants, stores, casinos, bars, all designed to squeeze those last precious few dollars out of the colonists' pockets. Well, at least they won't be needing money where they're going. It's all big money trap. That's the only reason they keep the colonists waiting here for at least 6 to 8 hours to maximize their spending potential. That's the men's room. A realm of great mystery and foul odors. Everybody looks tired and lost. It's the ladies' room. There's gotta be a real emergency before I set foot in a man's domain. Earth. I didn't know it could look so beautiful and peaceful.
Well, let's go to the ladies' room, shall we? Oh.
If you got more than one suitcase with you, this is where you have to dump it. The bastards probably raid the contents and sell it to the stores after clearing the hall.
Fishing trips, awards, logos.
Locked. It's locked. There are 300 women here, and the ladies' room is locked. Good God!
Well, let's go to the men's room then.
This is one journey I prefer not to embark on. Deep breath. Try not to breathe.
Alright.
Instant heat. For that special moment when manly vigor is required. Fast. Ha! Their secret revealed.
To purchase Instant Heat, the #1 source of manly vigor, please insert a cash or credit chip now.
Well. How much do I got left on here?
My cash card.
Don't know. Don't know how much I got left on there. I had paid. I got an outfit. I don't have the outfit anymore.
Thank you for purchasing Instant Heat, the #1 source of manly vigor. Please be advised that excessive use of Instant Heat, the #1 source of manly vigor, can cause involuntary spasms and discharge.
Instant heat. I think that's like the #1 source of manly vigor, or whatever. Ugh, no!
Alright, let's take a look.
It's a garbage can. I shudder to get my hands dirty? I think not. I feel like I'm spending my entire life pushing trash from one place to another. Weirdest thing, that. Hey, looky, it's a hole in the wall, cleverly concealed. You gotta hand it to them. They know security. I don't even want to find out. I'll go some other time.
Well, let's take a quick look at the grill.
It's a grill covering what looks like a narrow passage. It's screwed tight. Curse the day I traded away my screwdriver.
But we do have a coin. Many a video game has used a coin to open up screws. Let's open it. Oh my. It's a tiny hole. That's what he said.
There's a light at the end of the tunnel. Looks like it leads into a larger ventilation or service duct of sorts.
Oh, I forgot to show you our inventory. We still have the toy monkey, the flute, the bind magic potion, the talisman of balance, and the stone disc.
It's the complete and assembled stone disc, forged by the fire of a dragon and chilled in the cool waters of the Sentinel Enclave.
See, we got the white jewel, the green jewel, the blue jewel, the red jewel. All the evil dragons, no doubt. Alright. This is our map. This is the guard's break room. Or no. I think it's the guard's break room. This is service duct exit 1, exit 2, and the men's room. Men's room's where we came from. We need this guy.
It's one of the station guards. It's a coffee mug. Not while there's somebody in the room, I can't. Not while there's somebody in the room, I can't.
We need to get him out of the room. He likes his coffee. Now, this is about where I left off. Pretty much exact.
It's a surveillance camera. It's connected to the station feed via an optical cable. I'm orange. If I go any further, I'll be caught on camera, and that's one show I don't want to be the star of.
Well, as that is that, I'll resave it there. And hope you guys enjoyed. This will get up later in the day on Sunday then. Sorry to be a little late, but I'll talk to y'all later.